Yeah, we'll do this. Welcome, week 9 edition of Schmuck Sports. Pick'ems. This is Fernando.
I'm Jeremy.
We're coming off of a week of a lot of upsets. We're kind of talking about that ahead of time. Vikings taking down the Packers. That was my favorite game of the week.
Yeah, the victory dance of the week.
I got like a 3-day hangover from the celebrating that day. We also had Raiders beating the Browns was a big upset. Browns like windy weather out in the Midwest and East Coast, kind of causing some issues for offenses. So that's why you got to hand the ball off to Delvin Cook, and then you don't have to worry about all that windy weather.
Yeah, he went off.
Bengals upset the Titans. I did call the Dolphins beating the Rams. That was another big upset, and Tua didn't do much. I think that was just sloppy offense by the Rams in that game.
Yeah, but that defense they came through big time, really big.
Dude, their coach is getting that defense together. You know what? If anyone wants to make a dollar bet with me, I say the Dolphins make the playoffs.
Yeah, I'll make a dollar bet.
Dollar bet?
Yeah,
all right. We'll do that. Dollar bet.
Yeah.
That's official. Dollar bet, Dolphins make the playoffs. It's a stretch, but hey, it could happen. All right, we're just coming off of a Thursday night game where the Packers shellacked the 49ers' third string, 34-17. And it's only a 17-point loss because the Niners got a couple garbage touchdowns at the end. But yeah, if the Niners can't get healthy and they got to play the division they're in, they're not going to win many more games.
Yeah, they look like they're on the downswing. And, besides, everybody that's on the IR and then going on the COVID list, I mean, they can't get it. They can't get it.
I think
right
they
over
showed
there.
on the broadcast yesterday, they showed a list of everybody who played, like all the playmakers, like 5 wide receivers, a couple tight ends, who played in the NFC Championship game against the Packers last year, and every one of them was out. Quarterback was out, tight end was out, and then the 5 wide receivers, the backup running back, whoever they had last year, was out too.
Coleman, Mostert.
Yeah, Coleman didn't play.
I don't even know. Maybe he played.
I don't. Yeah,
I think there was. Maybe he.
Well, he didn't play in the NFC Championship game.
Yeah. Okay.
So yeah, everybody who was in that NFC Championship game was pretty much not on the field. There might have been some offensive linemen. Offensively, I'm just talking about offense, but there might have been some offensive linemen that weren't injured or on the COVID list. But, the 49ers looked ugly.
Yeah, that was a bad game. I kind of just watched it, glance at it every once in a while. I'd look up, and then the next thing you know, I see, Green Bay's in the red zone again. I'm like, weren't they just in the red zone?
I know, or sometimes they would have just scored a touchdown, and then I look up and they got the ball back. What the hell happened? How'd they get the ball back so soon?
I think Valdez-Scantling had 2 catches, but he had 2 touchdowns. And I swore it was deja vu because I looked up and he scored again.
Yeah, I was like, is this a replay? What's going on?
It was all around just horrible.
Yeah, I think I was at the bar with a couple friends. I was watching it with Niner fans because I was like, all right, I'll watch it with you guys since I'll cheer against the Packers any day. So I'll be a Niners fan, and I think we all stopped watching the game around halftime.
That was a real short ride.
Yeah,
from the victory dance to shit, here we go again.
They got it together. They beat a crappy team. Fuck them. All right, we're gonna get to our Week 9 picks. Brought to you by, should we just make up a fake sponsor one of these days? Brought to you by
Sweatbox Studios.
Sweatbox Studios. All right, up first, we got a little interconference matchup between the Broncos at the Falcons. Broncos have won 3 out of 4, including a nice comeback win against the Chargers on Sunday. Falcons just find ways to lose games. That's their thing. Falcons are 4-point favorites in this one, however. I don't know. I think I'll take the Falcons in this, but I'm going to say by a field goal.
Yeah. I think I'll roll with the Broncos. Why not? Because they're hot right now.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think they're going to AJ Bouye is going to be out, but Calvin Ridley might be out. I don't know if he's.
Yeah, I heard he's a question mark coming into this week.
But if he plays, I mean, it could definitely go in Atlanta's favor real quick. It could get ugly because I don't really see the Broncos putting up many numbers.
Yeah.
But I think the over-under is like at 50 or something like that.
I could see it be kind of a sloppy game. I mean, I could also see it being high scoring. I don't know. Both defenses are suspect, but really both offenses are suspect. So
Yeah, I mean, I guess if the Broncos defense or the Atlanta's defense is that bad, then maybe they'll just get off. Maybe this will be the breakout week for Jerry Jeudy. He'll finally be. This will be his coming out party.
maybe. I know I got a friend desperate for wide receivers in our league, and Judy was on the waiver wire. He's like, I think he's ready to bust out this week, and we're all making fun of him. Like, okay,
it's gotta be. It's gotta be.
Know.
Hey, I'm doing the same thing in DraftKings. Like, there's a few select players that I've been riding the last 3 weeks, and I know they're gonna get off the schneid, and 2 of them died on the field last week. So,
Jerry Jeudy is your last saving grace, or
I mean, I might give him. I'm probably give him a shot this week.
Yeah.
So I like it.
So you got Broncos. I got
I'm gonna take the Broncos.
Falcons. Coming up next, we got this is a really good one. Seahawks at Bills. Bills haven't looked great lately. I mean, they still got a nice 6-2 record. Seahawks coming off. I'm guessing they won whoever they played. Oh yeah, the 49ers.
Yeah, the Niners.
The Niners, who just look terrible. I don't know. It's in Buffalo. Seahawks right now are 3-point favorites. I think I gotta lean towards Seattle still. Like Buffalo, just they're good, but I'm not sold on them. Like they're probably gonna win that division, but right now against a team like Seattle, I don't know if I can see it happening.
I mean, they haven't scored more than 2 touchdowns in the last 3 games. I think it's 16, 17, and 18 is their total points for the last for each one of those games, and to hang in this game with the Seahawks, they're going to definitely have to score at least 3, because I think Seattle and Russell Wilson is averaging 4 TV passes a game or something crazy,
probably something like that.
And they're going to be weighing heavy on that, on the passing game. DK Metcalf is a freak.
My boy.
Man, nobody's stopping him this year.
Make sure you guys pick up, if he's on the waiver wire, pick up DJ Dallas. DJ does Dallas. We got Carson and Hyde out this week. And another guy, Homer. Dope. The Homer's usually just a third down guy. So if you need some running back help, there you go. Russell Wilson, little side note, is 9-1 career record against the AFC East.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that one loss came against the Patriots. That's just in the Super Bowl probably.
Yeah. Which
you think about that. But yeah, 3 points. That's a low spread for I don't know. I guess they're both because I always wonder. Josh Allen has looked a little off lately. I wonder if you always hear about an injury to somebody weeks later. They always try to hide it. So I wonder if there's something wrong with him. Why they don't look as good as they did early on. Maybe their schedule just got tougher. I don't know.
It's a mixture of schedule. They've had some bad weather games a couple times in a row. So
and again, it's in Buffalo. It's in November. I mean, you never know what you're going to get.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, if the weather persists, I don't think that their offense is all that bad. And if anything, the way to exploit Seattle is through the air this season. So Josh Allen could have a big game. I mean, that could be the thing that keeps it close. But I still, like the Seahawks to win by more than a field goal.
Yeah, for sure. I was and one thing, safety, is it Adams? Adams is back for Seattle, coming back this week, they say. So I'm actually just kind of looking up the weather here. All right. No, not too bad. It'll be upper 50s. That's pretty good weather for clear upper 50s for Buffalo. All right, what do we got next? Next up on the menu, Bears at Titans. Titans coming off a big upset loss, or they got upset by the Cincinnati Bengals, and the Bears with a tough overtime loss to the Saints in Soldier Field. I think Trubisky made an appearance and injured his shoulder, so he is out for this game. Because they were talking about, why not just put the younger guy in over Nick Foles, because they're both playing like shit. So why not go with the younger guy, and maybe he'll progress some more. These guys need more repetitions to get better.
Damn, that sucks. I didn't know that he got injured. I would have loved to see him come back. I've been saying that for the past couple of weeks. You might as well bring him back.
Yeah.
Foles is struggling. I mean, he's fine back there, but I mean, it's just not enough. I don't know if it's a mixture of like bad playing calling by the coach, like he threw him under the bus a few weeks ago.
Right.
And
Yeah, like are the coaches like going to his strengths, or are they calling plays? What are they? Can't always blame the players sometimes.
Yeah. But I don't know. I still. I mean, I like this. Chicago defense +6 against the Titans. Titans are struggling right now, but I mean it's really hard to go against them, even though they had a down spot last week against the Bengals. I still like the Titans a lot.
Yeah,
so.
I like them too. I got 6.5 here, so I don't know either one. I think I'd take the Bears in the under, but I'm going to take the Titans with the win. I just think the Titans are. And both are coming off tough losses, but I don't know because of the Titans' offense. I just like the Titans' offense against the Bears' defense more than I like the Bears' offense versus the Titans'
they're more
defense.
of a machine. They're more like well tuned. I think they'll be able to at least. I mean, they'll be if anything control the clock with Derrick Henry. They're going to pound the rock.
Yeah,
put it in his hands. Let him
wear
go.
down that defense.
Yeah.
And just seeing if I got any side notes about these two matchups. Yeah, there's nothing there. Next up, we have this is kind of an intriguing one. We got the 5-2 Ravens at the 5-2 Colts. Colts coming off of a win against Detroit. Ravens a tough loss to the division rival Steelers. Oh, a little fun note here. Indianapolis is 6-0 all-time at home against Baltimore. Most of those games probably with Peyton Manning throwing the ball around, but that's quite I mean, both teams are really good. You'd think Baltimore would go in there and have a win or two there.
Yeah, as far as like the Indy's going right now, like they went in and played big on the road at Detroit last week, bigger than I thought they would. Phillip Rivers is playing. He's at the top of his game right now.
Better than Phillip Rivers usually plays.
He's better than usual at this point in the season, and I think he can at least keep it going. Like I think this matchup actually kind of favors him a little bit, believe it or not. But and I think he's just he's clicking with his wide receivers right now. His offense is like pretty solid, so I think he has enough to keep him in the game. And I like Indianapolis's defense.
I was going to say, yeah, the thing I like the most, like Ravens defense is pretty good, but the Colts defense is really good. I think Lamar Jackson has not looked like his MVP self in recent weeks, or really not. I mean, much this year.
Yeah, he's not clicking with Hollywood Brown, Marquise Brown, in Roberts. That was his big target last year.
Yeah,
and it's just not really. Mark Ingram's out this game.
Yeah, I was thinking fantasy, picking up a Ravens running back. Who would you trust? They used to be.
It's like Gus Edwards. It's J.K. Dobbins this year. It's between those two.
And none of them are doing anything.
Yeah, they don't really. I mean, it's kind of like one of those backfields, the New England Patriots.
Yeah.
I mean, Ray Rice has been gone. It's like they've been. I'm like, damn you, Ray Rice, man.
Yeah.
I'm bringing skeletons, throwing them out, bringing them out the closet right now. But yeah, I mean, Ingram's nice. I think whenever they give him the ball and they actually make him the primary running back, I think that offense clicks a little bit better. But he hasn't been
for sure.
He hasn't been himself, and he's been injured this season. So
yeah,
I think everything's kind of out of whack. And then they got busted up by Pittsburgh. That defense is nasty. So
I think they need more receivers too. Hollywood Brown, I like him more as a number 2 guy.
Well, they got. I think Des Bryant.
I would say Des Bryant's on the practice squad, but I don't know if he's going to be playing this week or what.
I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I'd like to see how that works out. I mean, the spread is even, but with that, I mean, I'm taking the Colts at home. Colts are they're one of those teams no one really talks about a lot, but they're 5-2. They got the same record as them. They're 5-2. And again, their defense is Leonard is probably the best linebacker in the league. Maybe, I don't know.
Yeah,
I like the Colts at home.
Man, yeah. I mean, I can't pick against the Colts at home this week. especially. I mean, even the Ravens coming off of that loss at Pittsburgh. Like I just think that this is a good matchup for Phillip Rivers. I think he's gonna have a good day.
Faux show. Only one interception for Phillip Rivers this week. All right.
I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
What do we got next? Panthers are at the Chiefs. Chiefs coming off of a blowout win to the New York Jets. Jets. Oh, the Jets are terrible. And Panthers, they've slipped a few. I'm seeing a 3-5 record for them. Chiefs, Mahomes at home. They're 10.5-point favorites. I mean, what else can you say? I like Chiefs winning and winning by plenty.
Yeah, I don't really think it's like any question that the Chiefs are going to win this game. I mean, one
Just
upside.
how much? Yeah, how much will they win by?
I mean, what they're minus.
I see.
10
I got 10.5. Yeah.
I mean, I that's legit. I think they could definitely like lay the points and cover for sure. I don't know about the point total. Maybe under. I don't see Carolina like scoring many points. Although
Maybe garbage time. Like it could be. Like I'm thinking,
McCaffrey's back.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, maybe they get something going. Like if they are able to like him and Davis, like some sort of like running back tandem, like have them both on the field. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, their offense is like it's not bad.
Their
It's
wide
not
receivers
bad.
are all
It's not
right.
bad.
You got Moore. You got Robbie
Samuel,
Anderson's up like top
Robbie Anderson.
5 in receiving yards.
I just don't know that I like them against Kansas City's defense. I've been downplaying Kansas City's defense a lot. It's not the same defense as it was last year. Last year you could just kind of say, they're gonna like score a lot of points and that's gonna be the difference in the game. But their defense has actually stepped it up in like big spots.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe not. I mean, last week was a little bit of a fluke, but I mean, it was just. I don't know if that they really had to like step up that big to win at the Jets.
Yeah.
So
there's not much stepping up to do during the Jets. I think you could almost bench half your team.
Yeah. I mean, they're probably running,
let's have a
half speed.
free bye week here and try to get a win.
So I mean, I don't like Carolina's against Kansas City's defense. I would go with the under and Kansas City to lay the points against the spread.
Kaboom. Next one, we are looking at the Vikings coming off of a big road win in Green Bay. They are facing the Lions. The Matthew Stafford-less Lions, he just hit the COVID list. That doesn't mean he's out. I'm actually just double-checking this. Stafford might not be playing due to the Cove. Vikings are 4-point favorites.
Who's his backup?
Last year it was that guy named Blow.
Blow?
Blow. I think you spelled that Blough. I think it's Blau.
Okay, Blau. Okay.
But we always call him Blow. Like, look at him blow. He's blowing out there.
Fucking Joe Blow.
Joe Blow.
Yeah, Blau.
But I don't know if it's Blow or I don't know who they got for their backup. But I like the Vikings at home. I mean, Vikings are only 2-5. Lions are 3-4. Lions beat some good teams. Vikings. I mean, we beat a good team, but we've also lost to some terrible teams.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I mean, if you're gonna they should just keep giving Dalvin Cook the rock.
Agreed.
Just like run. I mean, just give him the ball, let him run. Like, I mean, you don't have to kill him. But
and then trade Cousins to the 49ers. He can go back to Shanahan, and then we'll find some cheaper quarterback to hand the ball off to Dalvin Cook next year. That'll save some money on the salary cap.
There was just the Packers had no answer for him last week. He just ran wild and coming
all over
off
the
of
place.
he's been out for a few weeks. I didn't
he had that
expect him
groin.
to
He was having a great game against Seattle when they pulled his groin, and then he had a week. He didn't play the next week. Then we had a bye, and then he was questionable leading up to the game. It was like
That's why I didn't expect him to be like any sort of like explosive, and
he was explosive.
It was all fireworks. Basically, if you weren't like in fantasy, if you didn't roster like Dalvin Cook last week, then it's pretty much over.
220 yards from scrimmage,
Yeah.
plus 4 touchdowns. That was a good game. Yeah, I think if they keep giving it to the Lions, I like the Vikings at home. I haven't picked them in a few weeks. When's the last time I picked them? I think I picked them against maybe Atlanta, and they lost that game. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go with the Vikings and also the Lions, a couple of ex-Vikings on this team. Adrian Peterson going up against his former team. And also Everson Griffin got traded there from Dallas to Detroit. And Everson Griffin said lately he's pissed off at Mike Zimmer because Mike Zimmer referred to him as a good player, but he thinks he was a great player. So there's like some trash talk going on the Twitters, if you will.
He's deep in his feelings.
Yeah.
Right now, so
and 4-point favorites. It could be a tight one, like a field goal game, but I don't know. I think I'd take the over, like a touchdown or something. I'll take the Vikings at home.
I'm gonna go with the Lions this week.
I had a feeling you were gonna do that.
Why not, man? Like, I mean, I don't know if I haven't seen the Vikings pull 2 in a row like that, and this would be a big game for them.
Definitely be the first time this year.
Yeah, and I mean it's a little bit of a stretch not having like Stafford there, but I don't know. We'll see if he could possibly still get cleared though, right?
He could. If Stafford plays, I don't know.
I gotta roll the dice.
Yeah, but if Stafford doesn't play, I'm 100% going with the Vikings.
Yeah, I gotta roll the dice. So if I have to call it today, so I'm gonna go with the Lions in hopes that he plays, and, and then they handle their business.
We'll see what happens. All right, we got a marquee matchup here in the NFC Least. The 1-7 Giants are at the 2-5 Washington football team. Washington, I don't know. They look better than some teams in that division. I think they're the second best team in that division.
I would say that they are the best team in the division. I just hate Philly anyway. And then the way they had to put it on the Cowboys last week was just that was painful. Taking advantage of the whole idea that we on our Ben DiNucci's starting quarterback, but we don't have to dive too deep into that. But we're talking about the football team. I called them by their real name.
The football team,
not the Redskins. The football team.
The
Giants,
team.
Man. I don't know. They're it's like a dumpster fire. I can't even really stomach watching them. And Devontae Freeman's out. Gallman is okay. Slayton.
I feel like they're always on the verge of the winning. They screw up so many times during the game, penalties and turnovers. But they're always they've been in. Look at the game against the Bucks on Monday. They were in it at the end. 2-point conversion failed. Ended that hope. The Dallas game
was that. I mean, so yeah, about that. Did you think that was a bad call by the refs? Calling that.
I don't think so. I thought
it looked pretty clean.
Bang
to me.
bang. I don't know. You got to let them play, and I think that's what the refs did. I thought that was a good non-call.
Yeah, I mean they weren't going to try to serve an L to the Tampa Brady Buccaneers on a play like that.
Not that. No way. Unless they wanted to go to overtime to make TV ratings go up.
But if it was the Cowboys, they would have definitely
for sure
threw that flag. They would have thrown that flag for sure.
But I'm gonna go with because Washington wins this game. They're a half a game. They're 3-5, a half a game behind the 3-4-1 Eagles who are on a bye this week. I'll take the football team this week.
Yeah, I'm sitting here pumping them up, so I have to go with the football team.
Gotcha.
So,
what do we got next? Another dumpster fire coming up. The Texans at the Jaguars. Couple of 1-6 teams. Houston on the road will be 7-point favorites. Jaguars got some guy starting a quarterback. I have no idea what his name is because Minshew got had some surgery on his throwing hand, I think. I don't know.
Damn.
I'm probably just going to take
Houston.
This
would have been the week that I took Jacksonville again. But now that Minshew's on, you said that.
Yeah, no
Damn.
Minshew. Yeah, I'm going to take with the backup quarterback. I will take the not as shitty team against the shittier team, so the Texans.
Yeah, let's just call it a wrap and just be that it's the Texans.
What about a 7-point spread, though? That's pretty big for a couple of dumpster fires.
Yeah, no, I like the Texans against the spread. They'll cover the points, and I don't know, maybe under on the total.
We move on to the later afternoon games. We got three of those games. First one up, the Raiders are at the Chargers, the Los Angeles Chargers. The spread is even right now, and I don't know. I have no idea who I want to pick in this game.
Yeah,
It's kind of a coin flip. Like I don't know. Like
I don't know. I mean, it's not really for me. Like I think the Raiders are gonna be able to win this game. Like I think they came into like L.A. and won earlier this season against the Rams, didn't they? Wasn't that game? Oh no, they won. Maybe the Rams went to
the Vegas.
No, that was Saints.
Yeah, the Saints. They beat the Saints. Okay. Yeah. I know.
So I thought they okay. So, but yeah, no. I mean, I think they're like their team is more complete. Like I don't know what to like think of like the Chargers. Like their offense looks beautiful.
I don't know. See, I like their defense. That's the one thing. I think the Chargers are a pretty decent 2-5 team. And Herbert, I don't know. Herbert, he's doing some.
Yeah, he's a good quarterback.
I mean, he's got a rookie record right now with averaging 303.3 yards passing yards per game this season.
I think he's going to rip it up. I mean, I think the Raiders can stay in the game. They could keep pace. The Chargers defense. And normally, I would probably go with the Chargers defense. Bosa's out this week. So that's one thing that I kind of raised the red flag for me. I had to pause on that. So I mean, I don't know that really makes that big of a difference, but I mean he's a big factor. If they take advantage of that, exploit that part, and Derek Carr, one of the cars,
the younger Carr, the one who's not an analyst on NFL Network, the one who's currently playing.
Yeah, he's gonna have a big game. And Herbert's gonna he's gonna do his thing. He's just not gonna be able to. That's not gonna be enough though. Yeah,
I'm gonna go with the Chargers. I think Herbert will do enough. The offensive rookie of the year to me it's between Herbert and Burrow, in my opinion. Yeah. I don't know, like. Burrow, I think, has the edge right now because he's played in every game, but I don't know. I like Herbert. I'm going to take Herbert in the
Chargers.
The Herbert Chargers.
All right.
What do we have next? Ooh, Steelers 7-0 against the ya boys, the mighty 2-6 Cowboys. Cowboys look terrible. This is the largest point spread of the week. Yep, this is the largest point spread of the week, 14.5. Pittsburgh over Cowboys. I mean, yeah, Steelers defense are going to shut down the Cowboys, and their offense is going to light up the defense. It's going to be a blowout.
Yeah, there's not much you can.
30 or 40 something to maybe the teens.
I don't know, man. They couldn't put up any points against Philly last week. So.
Yeah, that's and Philly is.
I mean, they're not even up to Pittsburgh's.
They're good for NFC East standards this year.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, they're just gonna mail it in, and I don't even know if Zeke's gonna play. It'd be better if you just keep his ass on the bench. Don't even risk it.
Yeah, just save him for next year.
Yeah, exactly.
2020 is hitting the Cowboys hard.
Mail it in. Yeah, it's gonna be bad. I'll take Pittsburgh, and I'll lay the points.
Big time. Last game before the Sunday night game, we got the Dolphins at the Cardinals. Dolphins are 4-3. If they win and Buffalo loses to Seattle, which is possible, they could be tied for first.
Yeah.
The Miami Dolphins. But they are going up against a tough Cardinals team. I believe they are coming off a bye. I don't know. But at 5-2, they are still, they're breathing down Seattle's necks. They're right there.
Yeah, I think the Cardinals will definitely be able to stay in the game or do enough to win the game. The Dolphins' defense is just downright nasty. Like they're doing everything to keep themselves in the game. If it wasn't for that, they'd probably have no wins. Maybe the only win that they would have had that actually would have won themselves is against Jacksonville.
I don't know. What about that game against the 49ers? Fitzmagic was lighting them up.
Yeah,
I mean,
Fitzmagic. Yeah, I mean, but I think they basically rally around. I mean, their defense that's where it all starts.
It's true. But you got Murray, you got all those weapons.
Yeah, it's going to be tough sledding.
Chase Edmonds getting the start. I got him in my fantasy lineup.
Kenyon Drake, he's out.
He wasn't doing much anyway when he was out. He had that one good game against Dallas, and that was about it for him.
Yeah, I mean, the way the Cardinals looked 2 weeks ago against the Seahawks on Sunday Night Football, they looked amazing. Maybe that week off, I don't know if they can keep that momentum rolling. They look polished and ready to go. They could go streaking. I think they continue to roll this week too.
Agreed. I want the Dolphins to win. I like the idea of them being tied for first, but at the same time, I got to go with Kyler Murray, and you got Hopkins, you got Chase Edmonds, who's going to have a huge game. Yeah. 4.5 favorites, Cardinals.
Yeah, Cardinals.
All right, Sunday Night Football. This game will have the most ever combined passing yards and touchdown passes in one game in NFL history. Not in one season, but in one careers. Drew Brees and Tom Brady, part 2. Brady, week 1, Brady looked a little rusty. Not really rusty, just... they didn't have all the off-season stuff to get acquainted with everybody. Antonio Brown's first game with the Buccaneers.
Yeah.
Godwin's questionable. He's coming off of finger surgery. He missed the Monday night game against the Giants. Bucks are 4.5-point favorites, and I think the Bucks I think one reason why that Giants game was so close on Monday night for the Bucks was because they probably were looking ahead. To this game. Because this game is, what do we got? 5-2 versus 6-2, so first place on the line in the division. I like the Tampa Brady Buccaneers to be victorious over the Saints.
It's going to be a close game. The Saints pulling it off week 1. I mean, their defense looked really good back then. I don't know that their defense looks as solid as it did week 1.
And Brady's clicking with his boys, and he's got more weapons now.
Yeah, Leonard Fournette kind of took a step back this past week.
Oh, he's still, but I mean, you got Rojo, you got Fournette. You can kind of bounce back and forth off of them.
I think they just need to roll with Rojo. I mean, to be honest, but because whenever he's the primary, they seem to get things going. Because I don't know, he needs more carries to actually be more productive.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, I guess Fournette's one of those players. He could just you give him, he gets some daylight. He could
be gone.
He's gone. He's big playmaker, but I don't know. He didn't look very good against the Giants last week, and I think that was a big factor. But they finally put it together. This week, Michael Thomas is back.
That is correct.
For the Saints.
His first game since week 1.
And I don't know what's gonna expect from him, but maybe it takes off a little bit of the load with Kamara. If they had a chance to key on Kamara, they may have had a chance to contain the offense a little bit, but. Having that Michael Thomas back, that big target, I think he's gonna get off. I think Breeze is probably gonna connect with him for a touchdown, maybe 100 yards, and I want the Saints to win. Sweep the series.
Do you want them to win?
I want them to win. I want them to win, and I'm just gonna call that they are gonna win. I'm just gonna say that they're gonna win. It's gonna be a close game. What's the spread is 4.
4.5.
Yeah, +4. I mean, give me the points and the Saints.
I'll take the Buccaneers, and I'll take them by a touchdown.
By a touchdown, okay.
Tampa Brady, he's got new weapons. I think Antonio Brown's gonna have a touchdown. They only played together in that one game last year, and I think Brown had close to 100 yards receiving and a touchdown. So, and that was just one game.
Yeah.
I mean, we'll see what happens, but yeah.
Well, I guess they're living together and building forts and shit nowadays.
Oh, that's cute.
Yeah. So they're definitely clicking, they're bonding, and they got that rapport.
All right. Well, yeah, we'll see what happens. Buccaneers.
Buccaneers, and then Monday night.
This game's going to be, I mean, you got to watch it because it's football, right? The 2-5
Not
Patriots at the 0-8 Jets. New England only 8-point favorites. I mean, I don't know. I guess that makes sense, but I mean, yeah, it's like, sometimes the hardest games to pick are, you got two really good teams. You can pick. I think it's easier to pick that over two bad teams. But
Did they play already this season?
I don't think so. Patriots have 2 wins. I believe the Patriots beat the Dolphins and somebody else not named the Jets. I don't remember who. Well, either way, the Jets haven't beat anybody, and the Jets just, they look so bad. Like, there are some bad teams. We've talked about some dumpster fires in this podcast, but the Jets are the number one dumpster fire in the league. I mean,
if we rank the dumpster fires of the league, it'd be the Jets at number 1.
I'd say Giants at 2.
Giants at 2.
Jaguars 3.
At 3.
Texans might be up there.
Damn, they're
Falcons
Falcons.
I mean, Viking. If I'd put the Vikings up there, had they not beat
Cowboys would be number 3.
Oh, you got Cowboys 3 over Jacksonville?
That's pretty. I don't know.
I'd like to see
that.
I
mean, I guess
let's see the Cowboys play the Jaguars.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I have to see it. I have to see that, but I think the Jaguars could beat the Cowboys right now.
How about the Jets? What if the Jets Cowboys played?
Shit, man. Like, I think the Jets would win. I don't know that, dude. The Cowboys are bad. They're
bad.
I don't know what to say. There's nothing I can say or do or find a glimmer of hope on that squad. That's it's bad.
Yeah. Well,
so maybe
Patriots win, right? We can both agree on that.
Yeah,
but by
I guess
how
so.
much?
I guess so. I mean, I'm not really. Yeah,
but an 8-point spread, I think that's a little high.
It's a trap, man. It's a trap.
I think it'll be Jets will keep it interesting for a bit. It depends on what kind of Cam Newton we see out there. But I'll take the Patriots in a
This is the type of game
close
that
game.
I take, either side, whatever side I take on the spread, it's going to go the other way. So, but I mean, I would take the Jets at plus the 8 points,
plus the 8, but not to win.
Not to win.
Yeah. So there you go. Patriots winning a very uninteresting Monday night game. All right, well, I guess that will do it for this. Those are all
Week
the picks,
9.
all the games. We got Bengals, Browns, Rams, and Eagles with a bye this week. And again, you guys get to play with us. You can join schmucksports.com and enter the weekly pick'em. It's $10 to play. Winner takes all.
Congratulations to Christine last week. She won.
Do we know how much she won?
190.
190. There you go.
It's been floating around 180, 170, 190. I don't know if we've hit 200.
We've been close. Maybe the 190. So
yeah.
The more the merrier. Like I said, schmucksports.com. You can also find us on Facebook. All the information's there. Venmo our boy Ken, and you're in the running. Again, we don't do the Thursday night game, so don't worry about that. You're not going to be negative. You're not going to be trailing everyone by a game because you didn't get to pick the Packers.
Yeah.
Over the depleted.
Yeah.